crisis. The Cavs are in a crisis. They were up 20-plus throughout the third quarter, and then the Cavs became chokers. They choked this game away. They are falling apart. That in a game where it's like, geez, maybe they found their way. Maybe Darius Garland's found something here in this game. He played really well at times. Into the game, situations for the Cavs absolutely suck. Let's pick some of them. On the game-winning shot by George, Mobley falls down, knocks another Cavs like a bowling pin. That's on the and then on the very next possession, Garland, who can't clutch anything right now, is the guy taking the layup. He gets blocked. Strus does something from a game of horse. Doesn't even hit the rim. We don't even hit the rim in the last two shots. And the Cavs are laughing after the game. There is no sense of urgency on the Cavs. None. Zero. Zip. What is going on with this team? And they played well today. But they choked this game away. And they need to start winning games. Winning games. They couldn't grab a rebound. Multiple times, Paul George out-rebounding the Cavs. Plumlee out-rebounding the Cavs. Bad defense late. Multiple wide-ass open Clippers. Clippers made all their free throws. Clutch. Cavs. Something is wrong with this team. Well, that is confirmed. They don't know how to close out games. Garland is not a closer. It should have been LeVert, should have been Strus. That's who closes games out for the Cavs when Mitchell's not around. And this team does not know how to finish games. This is 2.0 of last year. We're here. They've learned nothing. Cavs have learned nothing. Nothing. Cavs have learned nothing from last year. They're giggling after the game. Well, come on. Look, Austin, are you thrilled with today? Are you thrilled with what happened? Stop hating on the Cavs. Everyone has a bad game. Austin, they were up 20. They haven't won in weeks, back-to-back games. They have not won back-to-back games, Austin, since February. We're in April. Austin, you chill out. I like to win. I'm a guy who cheers for teams that wants to win championships. So, Austin, you chill out. Good to see you, Austin. Good to have you here. I'll say this again. Fire JB. JB has got to figure out game-winning. Cavs don't do game-winning situations well. They don't grab rebounds. They do not guard three-point shots well. At the end of the game, Mobley, who's supposed to be our best defender, is tripping over his own feet, letting Paul George score. And then Darius Garland's not the guy to hit shots late. It's not his job anymore. The Cavs have not developed and have not been able to get an understanding of who they are as a team. JB needs to be fired now. This will cost JB's job. Laugh and enjoy the eclipse. I will. It's going to be a beautiful eclipse tomorrow, Cram. Happy eclipse to all of you. Leave him in L.A. Cleveland, maybe next year. Cavs, oh yeah. They love a good next year. Hey, you never know what happens. First round exit, Jonathan. Might be first round playoff exit. They may not make the playoffs. They might be in the tournament. So it looks like we're about ready to end the fifth seed. I think Cleveland Buckeye fifth seed is probably where they end. If they're not careful, it could be 6. First round exit. Starts at the top. Knowing being held accountable. Jay Dizzle, I completely agree with you. We are cooked, man. We need to play. We need to run with the G League team in the playoffs. I just can't get over how the Cavs have not learned how to win games late. They haven't. Year later, can't grab a rebound, can't close out three-point shots. Sure as hell don't know who should shoot the ball late in games. They had the ball with 7 seconds left, and neither shot touched the rim. Not good enough. It's not just a bad game after the All-Star break. Yes, Mitchell will leave after this year. No, he won't. He'll be back. And I mean that. He will be back. They missed 12 of 13 in the fourth. They don't belong in the playoffs. First round, yeah, I mean, all these are good comments. Mitchell is definitely gone. Darius played so good until the end. He did tie. I actually thought Garland had a wonderful game until the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter was really bad. But again, that's closing out games. Cavs do not close. Please describe how we lost being after 20. We didn't close out possessions. We stopped rebounding. We stopped closing out three-point shots. We did nothing to really put a threat into the Clippers. We got lackadaisical in offense. And then when the key moments matter, Cavs don't know how to put themselves in position to win. And that's the play of the Cleveland Cavs collapse. They are a fundamentally sound team. That's true. Why was Merrill not used again? Good question, Miller, but in this game they played so well. I actually wondered why late we didn't see Morris late in this game. I say trade Garland or either Allen or Mobley. Here's what I'm going to say. When Mitchell's playing, Mitchell's the closer. When he's not playing, it should be LeVert. It should be Strus. It should not be Garland. I want JB gone unless he makes Eastern Conference Finals. Further along, we've gone more, and I'm feeling like Garland should be traded in the offseason. Not crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if we win in the first round for how bad we're playing in the regular season. Austin, I hope you're right. I think you're dead wrong. I think the Cavs are walking dead. If Mitchell leaves, I don't blame him. Oberels, I think he's going to be here next year. Accountability's lacking. I agree with you. Mitchell's so gone. Why would you stay? Soft. Miller's right. This team's soft. They just do not make plays to close out games. They don't. They just do not. What's JB going to say after this game? Help! Wasn't able to watch until the final 3 minutes, but how do you score 80 points in the first half and only 38 in the second half? Actually, it's even more than that, Thomas. They were actually up in the middle third quarter by 20+, and they just fell apart. Fries with gravy, I can't. I'm a Cavs fan. I'm freaking out. Garland's turnovers in the fourth quarter cost us the game. Not boxing out. Not closing out shooters. All of it contributed. Garland's turnovers. He had one turnover where he literally said to the Clippers, take the ball and make a layup. He did. He dropped it right off. I mean, he dropped the ball off at midcourt. I don't even know what else to say. If Mitchell stays, when you move on from Garland, see what's out there. Yes, I agree with you about that, but Mitchell's not going anywhere. It comes down to defense not making points late. Rebounding, Kevin, rebounding. Cavs do not rebound late well. Mitchell will be asked to be traded. Why would you want to stay in a dumpster fire in an organization, says B. Cato. D. Trees 45. Can we fire JB? JB's on his way out. This is not going to get him his job. JB did a lot in January and late December to save his job. I thought he actually enhanced his job. This is a hot ball fire. I don't know what to say. DJ's not a closer. No, he's not. I agree. LeVert should start instead of Garland. I don't agree with that. But Garland, there's a point of the game of closing. Basketball is the thing about closers. Why was Garland inbounding the ball in the last play? Brett, I don't know. The Cavs do things that are very odd. They do things that are very, very odd. They have three home games to get together. Shane, I think it's too late. I actually think it's too late. If they would have won today, I would have had a much different vibe about this team. I think the season's too late. I think the Cavs are on crisis mode. Mitchell hasn't found his game in weeks. He's hurt. Garland's making plays like that's in the game. They don't rebound the ball well. They don't close out well. Where's the hope? There's no hope. We're in hell. Will upper management be critical enough in the offseason? Jay Dizzle, it's a very, very good question. Dead team walking. That's the way I feel, Rock. JB coaches boys, not men. I've been calling for his firing. Oberella, the seat's getting very, very hot. Which possible opponent would you want to play in the most in the first round? Anybody but the Knicks. If the Cavs play the Knicks, forget it. They'll get swept or lose in 5. Let's forget about the Cavs. Yes, guards tomorrow, opening day. We'll be fine, says Fries or Gravy. God, I hope so. Thank God for the baseball starting. For the baseball season, I agree with you with that. I want Indiana most. Indiana, probably Indiana the most. I agree with you about that. But again, no Knicks. At least our trains are doing well. Team is getting swept. I think they are too. They are definitely mentally soft. They don't know how to win. I mean, again, everybody wants to point to several things. Turnovers by Garland, check. Can't make late shots, check. They couldn't rebound. They couldn't close out shooters. They do not know how to run an offense late in the game. It's the same. This is the same thing I saw last year. We haven't changed. Nothing's changed. Mobley's regressing. What the hell are we supposed to be happy about? Cleveland Buckeye, I agree with you. And he basically said this team peaked in the middle of the season. They did. It's true. It doesn't matter who plays because this team has no fight. They have none nowhere else right now, none. I really want to avoid Philly. It doesn't matter. Too late in the season to fire a coach. Damian, yes, but not in the offseason. LeBron needs to come back. LeBron would be great. I'm cheering for the Cavs to lose so JB can be already gone. B. Cato, I think you're not alone in that. Chomp, I will not be doing that. I'll be cheering for the Cavs, but I think you're going to have some other Cavs fans doing the same thing. Frustrating loss. Cavs are just not getting. It's just not getting better, folks. Not getting better. There's no hope. I know someone. Oh, there's time. There's no time. There's 3 more games. Mitchell hasn't played well in weeks. He's been hurt. I mean, where's the hope in this team? There's no hope. None. Zero. Sorry, there's nothing here. I mean, we're going to beat the Hornets and Grizzlies? Yay. I mean, come on. Yeah, I'm beyond pissed, too. We really need Marcus Morris. I think Morris should be playing a lot more. Kobe better be on the hot seat because he you know what, Oberellas? There's a lot of people who are really, really concerned after today's loss. If the Cavs win today and then they go throughout the rest of the season, the narrative changes. This is the same damn fucking narrative with this team. Screw up, giggle at half court, and it's all going to change. Mobley and LeVert converted for one, and they couldn't make anything. Garland had some poor moments too in the fourth quarter. Couldn't even have guards to fall back on today. Damian, nothing. Guards tomorrow though. I will be there live on 4th Street. I'll be there live at the game for guards. Pale Holes. I'll be there all week, and then I'll be at the Friday game for guards, Yanks. The Cavs are our first round exit again. Does Mitchell walk? No. Who do you want as your head coach? B. Cato, it's a great question. I haven't contemplated that yet. I'll find some names. There are some names out there. Mitchell, I don't think would want to be on this team. Seriously, stinks. Sticks, no hitter tomorrow. I hope so. Need some, boy. Disappointing loss. This would have been such a great way for the Cavs to gain momentum back, and they wet their pants. There's always pitchers available, John Paul, but I don't think the Guardians are there right now, to be honest with you. Because the Guardians need to trade for an ace, and that just costs too many pieces. There you go. I'll stop in there. Jason, what do you play? What's your game of choice? I'll stop by. I'm a craps and poker guy. Win tomorrow, momentum would have been high. I agree with Damien. That's why it's such a disappointing loss. Cavs could have changed this whole narrative. Now they sit for 2 days doing nothing, watching the eclipse and taking naps. This team just can't find any rhythm at all. That's true, Tristan. I agree with you about that. B. Cato, I have a bad feeling Sticks will need TJ as well. B. Cato, he's healthy right now, so we'll see, but that's not crazy as he's had arm trouble. Would you be open to bring Bauer back? No. I think Bauer's bad news. I don't think Bauer's a great big-time pitcher in a big spot. Bauer was not well-liked in the organization. Bauer throwing the ball over center field was my last time I want to see Bauer in a Cleveland uniform. People shat on me yesterday when I said this team will miss playoffs. Not looking. They're going to make the playoffs, but winning the playoffs is very different. JB has to be the least inspirational coach. Byron Scott was very not inspirational. I'd like to have, Mike Brown wouldn't be bad back. He's finally learned a thing or two. He's doing much better in Sacramento. But he's not going anywhere. God, what a terrible loss. All right, Sunday dinner time. We'll be back here tomorrow. We're doing a lot of guard stuff for the Eclipse, so be here. Stay tuned to this channel. Thanks for all for tuning in. JB Calling's next level. Yeah, at this point, Cameron, Billman, and I could be drawing up better plays in the game. Disappointing loss. Okay, Jeff from West Palm. Hope you're doing well. West Palm. Jeff from LA. Hope you're doing well, man. I'll be there, Stan. I'll be there tomorrow. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be doing a lot of things this week. Megan, good to see you. Stan, Tristan, Jeff, good to see you. Ben Gamble, always available. Have a good night. Enjoy your Sunday dinner. Be here tomorrow for a lot of Guardians White Sox stuff. Terrible loss.